Good morning. Excuse me. Happy Baby Friday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Romans, Romans chapter 12, verse 19, and I'm reading from the King James Version. Here's what it says: Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. When I was a teenager, I thought that it was funny. I don't think it's funny now. Okay. But when I was a teenager, I thought it was funny to quote God as saying, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, thus saith the Lord. He gives me permission. Yeah. So it was a silly thing. I didn't really mean it. But how many people really do? Can I just shoot really straight with you all? This is something that the Lord has been just speaking to my heart for the last several weeks, to be honest. Um, when we want to hurt somebody because they've hurt us, that's vengeance. If we want to tell somebody how poorly we believe that we've been treated in an effort to hurt them back, that's vengeance. Y'all, we're called to love one another. Loving one another does not allow for us to intentionally get back at somebody just because we were hurt. That's vengeance. That's vengeance. But it's foolish. There's folly in doing that. That's foolish. Why? Because our society would say, well, they did me wrong, so I can do them wrong back. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. The problem with that, here's your word from the Word, is that it takes the place of God. Do you realize that when you want to intentionally hurt somebody because they hurt you, you're saying, God, I'm going to take your place and I'm going to get vengeance on that person or on those people. That becomes idolatry. We actually place ourselves in the place of God. And that's scary because we might even try some sort of vengeful act and not even realize what we're doing. We can justify it by saying, I just want them to know how I feel. When our motive is to hurt them back. Now there's a fine line here, and let me call it out. If somebody has hurt you, there's nothing wrong with sitting down and having a conversation to get clarity, to get understanding, and to restore the friendship. But when you are, and you should do that, okay? That's biblical. You should do that. But when you do or say things to intentionally hurt somebody, even if you say you're doing it to let them know how you feel so they can feel how you feel, that's vengeance. And it's foolish. It's sin. And so this morning's just a word from the Word is not easy. It's a hard word. And I understand that. but be careful of your motives. Have conversations that you need to have, sure. But if your intent is to harm the other person because they harmed you, hold your tongue. Refrain. If there's any kind of vengeance that needs to take place, that's God's place, not yours. Somebody has hurt you deeply. Take that to the Lord. Ask Him to help you confront if you need to. Otherwise, leave it in His hands. Trust Him. God knows how to take care of it. He'll fix it in the end. He may not fix it when you want Him to. He may not have vengeance the way you want Him to. But He's God. You're not. Trust Him. Because there is folly. It's foolish when we attempt to take vengeance on one another. 1 John 4, 7 and 8. I feel like I've quoted it this week already, but maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Maybe it's just in my dreams. I don't know. But, beloved, let us love one another. For love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God. He that loveth not, knoweth not God, for God is love. Choose love. We can lovingly confront, should we need to, but that should never lead to vengeance. Talking to somebody, confronting somebody, should always be with a heart of love and care and concern and wanting to establish and reestablish relationship. Should never be to harm. Should never be to hurt. Let God take the vengeance that needs to be taken, should He decide that vengeance is needed. Vengeance is truly the Lord's, belongs to Him. Choose love. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.